Kick it in. Lone Star. All right, so we're gonna head over to our meet location. Zero, my friend. I think it might be prudent to perhaps hang back just a little bit. Maybe you and Amaging can sit back and sort of scope things out from a little bit of a distance. I know Amaging has those amazing eyes of his and can see all sorts of amazing things with them. Perhaps you two could cover us while we go in here and deal with this whole situation. I'm not sure I trust this guy.
Yeah, from what you told us, I really don't trust him either.
I'd much rather have you in reserve, having my back, than stuck in the middle of whatever's going to happen inside there. Flounder, are you okay with going in with me?
Yes.
You're big enough to hide behind. Did I say that out loud?
Yes. Don't worry. If anything goes wrong, I can take care of the problem.
You always protect me. You're so good at it.
Uh-huh.
Well, you're going to a location in Touristville. It's actually deep into Touristville, closer to the edge of the next district, which should be Bellevue.
Okay.
Yay. So it's like right there on the outskirts. It's actually a decent apartment building.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to we're going to get there and let these guys post up somewhere.
Yeah, I'll be up wherever Kaze goes. I'm gonna go there as well.
Zero?
You mean Zero?
Oh, Zero. Yeah, sorry, not Kaze. Kaze's not here. Zero.
Ooh.
I'm going to enter the astral and kind of scope out the area, see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
It's okay. I would have misspoken my own name too. It's I don't even know who I am anymore. Hey, is there a ladder? Like, go with the vantage point.
Zero, you got to get it together, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blinking into the astral real quick. This building does have watcher spirits around it.
Oh, great.
Can I lean over before we go in and hand Zero a snack? Be like, it'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
You're not yourself. Here, have a Snicker.
Yeah,
you're right.
Basically, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
Oh,
Just
my blood sugar's kind of low.
Here's a granola bar. Like Ruffle is there and be like, it's okay. We'll go get a bread bowl later.
Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about it. I kind of forgot about bread bowls for a second. You're right. I'm back on track. Heads in the game, baby.
They're real good. I'll protect your front. You protect my back. We're good.
Okay. Can do.
I got you. You overwatch for me. We're okay.
You got it.
All right. Thanks.
So when you go up to the apartment building, it has the typical, you can press a buzzer button for a specific name, and there is one on there that you kind of recognize that just says A.Jax.
Push the button.
You get a really, really gruff voice. Who is it?
It's Loki. We spoke on the phone. We have a meeting today.
All right. Dora pops open.
Head on inside, I guess.
All right. The number that was associated to that buzzer is room 24.
Okay, I'm going to get on the comm, and we're going to be on the second floor.
Okay.
Room 24. Guessing Amaging is keeping an eye on me in the astral, right?
Are the watchers? What are the watcher spirits doing whenever
Do you fly into the building?
If I get close to the building, do they?
If you get close to the building, one of the watcher spirits comes up and just kind of floats in your face.
Really don't want to get into astral combat with these things. Yeah, I'm gonna fly back out and. All right, so Zero, I'm gonna need your eyes on them because There's a couple Watcher spirits.
Eyes on what? On our guys?
Yeah.
Or the ghosts?
Wherever they're at.
Okay.
There's Watcher spirits. I'm not gonna be able to get in there.
Are there windows to the building that I can track our guys?
It'll be difficult. The best vantage point you'll be able to get is you can find a window that you can see into that shows the length of the hallway on the second floor.
Gotcha. Okay.
But as for looking into that particular room, it looks like there are blackout blinds that have been put over the window.
Gotcha.
No one stops you going up to the second floor.
All right.
It's actually a pretty nice apartment building. It looks like it's even, regularly swept.
Great. All right, so I'll knock on unit 24.
You hear like 3 or 4 locks just clicking open, and then the door pulls open a little bit, and there's the chain on the door still. And when you look through, you're kind of looking into darkness until you look up a little bit and you can see a face.
Okay, why am I looking up? Like, how tall is this guy?
He looks pretty big.
Is he a troll?
You can't quite tell. He might be, or he could just be a really tall human.
Okay.
Hey, you're the guy from outside. What's your name?
This is Loki.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right, hang on. Closes the door. Unlatches. Opens the door. You're looking into a really dark room. It looks like it's lit by computer monitors all over the place.
Okay.
You can kind of see a silhouette making his way back into the main living room. Come on inside and shut the door behind you.
All right, I'll take a step in. I'm probably pretty grossed out by it.
I'm going to put myself in between the two of them, but like make it so he can still speak. Just fine.
It's just find a place to sit down. Just clear a spot. It's fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think I'll stand.
As you go further into the living room, there's like wrappers and chip bags. You can see this guy finally plops down into a big reclining chair. He's gotta be a troll from how tall he is. He's easily 8.5 feet tall. But he doesn't have any horns.
Okay, so he's removed his horns to make
He's
room
got like
for
a
headwear.
thick head of hair and everything.
All right. That head of hair has got to be fake, right?
I mean, it could be real. He just kind of sits down in his chair. So you said you had something for me. We had to meet in person.
Okay, listen. This already fried one laptop, so you're gonna want to secure a terminal for this thing. This is some Nova Hot Drek. We need to know what's on it right now. If you can work this, we may have work for you in the future.
Yeah,
Don't screw this up though, chum.
I got something for you. Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll pull the thing out and hand it to him.
He'll wheel around in his chair. He pulls out like an old, looks really dusty and old, like hasn't been used. Yeah, this will work. Go ahead, plug it in.
All right, slot it.
He sets it down. Plugs 2 more like Ethernet cables into it. It just sets it off to the side, and then just kind of looks at you. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything. Well, all right. Well, I'm down.
Oh, believe me, we won't.
All right, great. And he takes another cord and just jams it into the back of his head, and he just gonna sit down anywhere or try to find a seat.
Nope.
On the comms, Zero gets on the comms real quick and says, like, how's it looking in there?
Well, Decker is in. I don't know how long it's going to take, but he's definitely working the thing. Be glad you're not in here. It's pretty gross.
All right, you let me know if we got lighted up.
I will. Is there a window near here?
Yeah, there is. It looks like it has the big blackout curtains over it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just stick my hand outside the big blackout curtains and wave to Zero to show him the.
Zero, you can see the movement on the other side of the curtains when he puts his hand through.
So you know what window we're working with. I'm guessing there's no way for him to see through those at all, huh?
Not unless you open the curtains.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Loki, you a good shot with that pistol?
I do okay.
If you're feeling spicy, shoot a little hole, and I'll aim for that.
That you can see through the whole. Wow. Okay.
How spicy are you feeling?
Wow, you feel real spicy, yeah?
All right, Golgo 13 over here.
I just walk over with my knife and put a tiny little hole. No?
No, we don't want to mess this
Stop
guy's
me?
house up. No, we don't want to mess.
So you'll stop me?
Yeah, we don't want to mess this guy's house up. It's like I'll stop
I mean-
you from trying to kill him as soon as we need to at least need the information first. Like,
He's all jacked in. He wouldn't even notice if I just put a little slit.
when he wakes up, he will. We might want to use this guy later.
Okay. So can I just put a mark on the window?
You can probably put a mark on the window. Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
I guess we'll just until
Just hang out until he's
yeah.
done. So it's definitely going to be a good hour before he. Wow.
welcome
Wow.
back.
Wow. He doesn't even look at you, just slowly sits up, shuffles over to the fridge, pulls something out, closes the fridge door, just. Okay. Unplugs it from the thing. You can use it now. It's safe. I definitely wouldn't share it with anybody else, though.
And what was on it?
Ooh. Well, they talk about, 3 different gangs and utilizing them to make a area in the Barrens, get rid of some people, and then they're gonna move in and establish a cordon, for the thing that they do.
Who is they?
Oh, them, them.
Them. Yes, them. Who
Yeah.
who is them? They them.
One of those, corporation things. Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Oh, so this is a corporate thing that they're utilizing the gangs to open up a hole for them to move in. What were they moving in for? Did it say why?
It's kind of vague. I don't know if they're using code or something. Something about transmitter antennas and optical drones and broadcasting equipment. I don't know if that's code for something.
Okay. Did it say anything specific about one of the gangs of the Silent Peas?
Oh yeah, it talks a little bit about that, and somebody called the Red Hot Nukes, and another one the Neon Knights. Yeah,
Right.
Those are the 3. Yeah,
The one I'm concerned with is the Silent Peas. Did it say anything about them specifically? Their location, who's running them, where they would be operating out of, anything along those lines?
Nothing too in depth. Pretty sparse on that particular one, but they got a number and a name for who's supposed to be running the outfit.
Okay.
It's all on the stick. You can use it now without it frying your brain.
So it's safe to slot now.
Yeah, it shouldn't fry your brain. It should be fine now.
Okay. And let me ask you something. Do you have a spare laptop?
Spare laptop. When do you need it by? You need it right now?
Now, yes.
Check that closet over there. There should be one in there.
All right, go look in the closet.
There's like 6 different laptops in there. Some of them don't have screens. Looking through, you could eventually find one that looks mostly intact.
All right, I'll turn it on to make sure that it works.
Yeah, it'll boot up.
Okay. And how much do you want for this and for your work today, chum?
Oh no. This was the introduction to show you I can do stuff. Yeah.
No. Listen to me. Our relationship going forward has nothing to do with Johnny. Do you understand me?
Okay. No more Johnny.
Just you
It's kind
and
of
me.
It's kind of annoying anyway.
He really is.
Yeah.
He really is.
I don't like him very much.
You and me.
Okay.
If we're gonna work together,
Yeah.
this is gonna be us.
All
Okay,
right.
me and my team, we're solid stand up. We're a solid stand up crew.
Uh-huh.
Can use a guy like you. You have to be on point though. If you can do the job, we got the new yen for you, chum.
I don't have to leave the apartment, right?
Probably not now.
Okay.
How much do you want for today's work and for this laptop?
Laptop and work. Well, it's corporate, so that's expensive. Laptop I'll throw in for 200 new yen, but the work itself, getting through corporate firewalls, that's 1,000 right there.
1,200 total.
Yeah, 1,200 sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna negotiate with him and try to get him down to 1,000.
Okay. He stands firm on his offer of 1,200.
Shrewd negotiator. I can appreciate that.
Just got really lucky. So.
Fair enough. All right, AJ. Here you go, buddy. I'll slide him a credit stick with 1,200 on it. Now, this was very expensive for me.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it if when we have to call you that you answer the phone. Do you have a number where you can be reached at on a regular basis?
Yeah, sure.
He just hits a button on his keyboard and it pops up on your phone.
Okay. Wow. That's creepy as hell. That's creepy as hell.
There
Alright,
you go. Call anytime. I don't usually leave.
I would assume not. If you need anything, you feel free to contact us as well.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You all done?
Thunder, let's go.
See you later.
Yes. Goodbye. Nice meeting you.
Hurriedly leave the apartment. You hear like 4 or 5 locks re-engage as soon as you leave.
All right. I'll get on the phone. I think we got what we need. Perhaps another lead on the P's. But we certainly need to investigate this a little bit further. Perhaps we should pick up Kaze and maybe all meet up together. Has anybody heard from him lately?
Give him a call since everybody loves the sultry tones of your voice.
Well, I suppose I could be convinced to call him. I'll dial up Kaze real quick.
Hello?
Kaze, it's Loki. How are you
Hey,
doing
how's it
today?
going?
Oh, everything is going great. How are you today?
Just kidding, you've reached my voicemail. I'm unavailable at the moment.
that rascal.
Probably working on a project for some of my dear chummers, but if you want to leave a message, I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Kaze, it's Loki. How's everything going with your car? I hope everything is well. I hope everything is going great. We have some news, and we would love to meet up with you when you have a moment. If you could just get back to me as soon as it's convenient, that would be great. Talk to you soon, chum. Bye-bye now.
So did you let him know about Nova Hot numbers being burned?
No.
Did anybody?
That's not something I'm going to talk about on the phone. I'm sure he already figured it out if he's tried to go back there. Or maybe he hasn't. I don't know.
Let's hope Rocker didn't nab him.
I certainly hope that he has not tried to return there and wound up in a vat of some sort.
I'm gonna give Amaging a call because I know how it goes trying to get in contact with Loki. So I will see my voicemail from Loki and then call Amaging.
Okay. Maging, your phone goes off.
Hello?
Hey, it's Kaze. How's it going?
Oh, hey. Hey, we have some important stuff we need to talk about. Should meet up.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
Loki? It's your deal. Where are we going, Chummer?
Just have him meet us, I don't know, somewhere in the Barrens, and we'll bring him over to the place.
All right, so Taco Temple? Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll meet you there.
We'll go to the Taco Temple that we weren't at last night, where I may have stun bolted somebody.
May or may not have.
I just don't really like Taco Temple for no reason at all.
Well, it should teach you to not sneak up on your friends like that.
You should have some trigger discipline. I don't want to do this right now. It's fine.
Yeah, but game faces, boys. Let's get to Taco Temple.
My face is always my game face.
I thought it was your crazy face.
I only have one face. Or do I?
You definitely don't. As far as I'm convinced, you're like some kind of shapeshifter or something. Like you haven't disproven that you're not some kind of like shapeshifting god. Just saying.
Hey, listen, I'm what everybody needs me to be. When you need a confidant, someone to speak your mind to, Uncle Loki's here for you.
I'm not calling you uncle. I hope we established that.
I
It's just
don't
a
like
boundary
this.
thing. That's a little weird.
That's totally okay. I don't mind at all.
Okay, great.
You can just
All
call
right.
me Chum. How about that? When you need a chum, who's here for you? Good old Loki. When you need somebody to build you up when you're feeling down, Loki's
All right, so
there.
Taco Temple, where's it at? Is it like that way?
we gotta catch the number 2 line
All
and
right.
then transfer to the number
Yeah, okay,
17. So onward.
Onward.
Yes, you can make it to the Taco Temple that you didn't stunbolt a patron in. Kaze will be there waiting for you.
Wonderful. Kaze, great to see you. How's everything been? How's the car going?
Good. I've just been over at Joe's working on it, making sure that everything is getting ready on that front. So far so good. How's everything going with your guys' side? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Well,
Yeah.
things have been not exactly stellar. You may want to check in on Sue because Nova Hot Numbers may not be in the greatest of hands right now. We happen to see some nasty looking corpo vans outside. I'm not sure what Sue has going on, but those Renraku boys, I don't want to mess with them.
Oh wait, it was Renraku that showed up at
It
Nova?
was.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the look of it, so we decided to bug out and go somewhere else.
That's probably a good idea.
Would you like to come and see the new place that we have? We've got some stuff going on over there, and I definitely love your input.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, does anybody have any money?
How
I've got a little bit.
how much money?
Enough for some groceries.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. So we'll stop at like a mini mart or something, a corner store,
Yeah.
and just get the usual like bologna and cheese and sandwich stuff for the boys.
In addition to the variety box, we got a Taco Temple.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
for- that's for us
we could
businesses.
go off the dollar menu at Taco Temple. We could do
You
that.
could. Uh-huh.
We
Yeah.
could just do that. We're gonna
Hey,
need,
it's been a while since we saw Kaze. We got to celebrate. Let's get a
You
bundle.
could do the whole special: 1 new yen, 1 taco.
What a steal! How are you guys still in business?
They're corporately owned.
That's a lot of tacos.
That
That's a lot of tacos.
that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
They're
So easy. How
corporately
much?
owned, and some of their stuff is actually soy based.
some of their stuff.
How much do groceries cost? So I can make a note on them.
It depends on whether you want like really good groceries or
No,
just
we're getting just enough like bulk stuff, like sandwich stuff. Like
Soy
we need to
loading.
make like 70
you
sandwiches.
spend like maybe 100 new yen.
100 new yen. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So while on the trip over there, listen, chums, the Decker seems on the up and up. He's a little bit of a weirdo, but most Deckers usually are. I told him that we're going to work directly with each other and not through old Johnny. I'm not a big fan of Johnny. I don't really like him too much. I told this guy that if he does the good work, the new yen's there, but that we work directly with him from now on. Now, I did get this laptop to replace the one that we fried at the Beetle guy's place. We're gonna go over there, I think, and take a look at this stuff after we stop off and kind of feed the troops, so to speak. Have some concerns that I want to bring up to the crew over there, and that sort of thing. So we'll stop off and show Kaze around and kind of get the lay of the land and see what's going on.
And while we're there, are our Jotun friends back? Or Jotun?
No, they're still not back.
Okay. Well, there's a reason for that, and I think I know what it is. I think I know exactly what's happening. I know my GM too well.
Ideas.
I know my GM too well. I already know what the problem is.
The
You're
local
figuring
neighbor,
out my story. How dare you?
the local neighborhood ghouls got him.
Yeah, yeah. That's literally what happened.
So Kase, you're brought to a tent city, sort of, in the middle of the Barrens, just homeless, and Loki just starts making sandwiches.
Interesting setup that we have here now. Luckily, It looks like we'll be able to keep a relatively low profile, all things considered, around here. I assume that we're probably not going to get looked into heavily.
That's the point.
Makes sense.
If they're looking at the homeless, they're not looking at us.
And who wants to look at the homeless? Let's be fair. It helps a lot. It'll help a lot. Okay.
I just don't want those corpo guys, kind of peering into us too deeply.
Yeah, so what exactly happened with Nova Hot numbers?
We don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure that I even want to know.
What do you know?
Well, I know we went back there and there were 2 Renraku vans outside.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
I wasn't about to go in there and start messing with those corp boys.
That's fair. What have
I
we...
was, but they told me no.
Understandably.
Well, I
so.
like you, Flounder. I don't want you to die or get kidnapped and be subject to brutal experimentation.
Really?
Yes.
And this coming after the whole, you're too violent, stop killing people.
Yes.
You're still a valued member of this team, Flash.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
You should think of it as a compliment. If anything else, like we don't want you to get like turned against us and kill us, because you will kill us, all of us.
I wouldn't kill you. Maim you, maybe. Kill you, no.
Oh, that's a good distinction.
Reassuring.
Yeah.
Yeah. What progress have we made in regards to the Silent P situation? How's everything going with the yaks?
Well,
It'll probably work for Johnny.
we're not quite sure, and that's sort of what we need to see. What's on this drive that we found over at the that fight with the nukes. That's the whole situation with the Decker. That's why we were just talking to him to try to get this drive so that it's on the up and up.
Okay, gotcha.
Was there anything we got from the Decker that we didn't already know?
Well, we have this drive unlocked now. So apparently this whole gang situation with the Neon Knights and the Red Hot Nukes and the Peas is some corpo thing where they're trying to take over something in the Barrens and set up some kind of antennas and surveillance drones or something. I don't know. I don't really know what the details are. He was not the easiest to communicate with. But everything should be on this drive, I suppose. The bottom line is we need a lead on these P's, guys. I think, Kaze, you have this whole Neon Knight situation sort of well in hand, and dealing with them is more of a straightforward, proposition. Dealing with these P's are going to be a little bit of a trickier situation. We need to do it. We need to do it soon to keep our deal with the Yakuza on the up and up.
Yeah, we do have a timeline on that one, so that's definitely going to be the better way to go. So when you went to go visit with the Decker, was he able to give you any information off the drive, or was he kind of just, we can now check it and see what we can find ourselves type of situation?
Like I said, he wasn't the easiest to communicate with, and I mean, he told me a few things, but it wasn't exactly information that we could use. Apparently, what we need, what we're going to be able to get, is going to be on this drive.
Okay.
I need just a few minutes to talk to some of the guys. I'm going to call in all my lieutenants. So like they're a bunch of homeless or whatever, like they have like guns and stuff.
All the cultists, yep, they're coming in. Okay.
No, actually, none of these guys are in the cult.
As you do that, there is a rumbling of the ground.
Okay.
Up from the street, literally just coming out of the ground, is a man. Just looks around confused, looks over at you. My Jotun, I have returned!
Ah, yes, my disciple. Welcome back.
He hurriedly makes his way over to you and bows before you.
I have been awaiting your return. Tell me, what news you bring to the great god Loki?
Yes, Lord! I have delved to Niflheim to find their secrets.
And?
I'm afraid that there are evil things brewing deep beneath the earth.
This concerns Loki.
I knew that it would be important to tell you as soon as possible. I escaped their clutches, barely. We must form a raiding party of longships.
Yes, we must. We must indeed. What of the others? What of the other followers?
Sadly, we lost some of our number, Lord. They will be replenished!
They will all have a spot at the table in Valhalla.
Yes, excellent. We will see them again.
You have done well, my son. Rest now.
I shall recover.
I really quickly lean over to Kaze. Yeah, so one of the cultists has got like rock magic powers, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm picking it up as we go.
So something. They're not our cultists. Something.
Yeah, I
think
guess
is what
he's the
Loki
young
just
too. This
said,
is just
but,
kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. At least they're on our side. Is the way I'm thinking about it.
So I'll get all the lieutenants over there and be like, all right, listen up. We have a ghoul problem in the area, and we're going to need to deal with that. This guy over here, he's a little, but he seems like
they all
he's pretty
stay away
useful.
from him.
I think he'll be pretty useful. However, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get everybody that's capable. I'm going to tell them the area that we saw that last ghoul. Tell them to stay away from there and double the watch at night.
Yeah.
Make sure that everybody's ready just in case like something wanders in here. And
do they need to start checking people for bites?
that'd probably be a good idea.
All right.
That'd probably be a good idea.
Probably going to need that medical guy again.
Yeah. I guess I could call him and have him come out.
I mean, He seemed pretty helpful.
I don't have money to pay him on this one. I just spent all my money on this laptop, you guys. Somebody's gonna have to pay him.
We'll see how much it is, depending.
Well, either you're gonna do it or you're not, because I'm not calling you if somebody's not gonna be like step up here.
Oh, how much credit we talking here?
I don't know.
I've got
Well,
1,000.
I can't commit to an amount that I don't know what it's gonna be.
Well, listen, gentlemen, listen. I put all this together. Okay, all you see around you, I put together myself. The sweat of my own brow. And unfortunately, Loki he's all tapped out. He's no more blood to give.
I have enough of a medical skill to check for bites.
Do you want to stay here and check all of the homeless for bites?
Well, not really, but if someone needs to do it, I will.
Why don't you just call the guy and see how much a visit's going to be?
Why don't you call him?
I don't have his number.
Yes, you do.
This is your cult.
Yeah,
Why don't you call it?
This is your thing, Loki. Like you never gave me the number for the guy.
We all got his number that night. It was literally plastered on the side of his van.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
So are you telling me you don't pay attention to your surroundings? That's what you're telling me.
I was
Here's
asleep.
his number.
Okay.
I'll fire his number up. Here you go. I guess I have to do everything for you, Amaging. You would be lost without me. You'd be like a lost little puppy in the barrens.
Next time there's a ghoul afoot, I won't tell you about it.
There's a ghoul afoot?
We're going to be dealing with that problem shortly.
I told you about that, Zero. Don't you remember?
But it's somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the area I told you not to go.
Oh, that like the one where we threw the guy down the hole.
Yeah. Don't go there at night.
No.
Just don't.
You
go
said
there,
don't go
period.
anywhere at night.
Well,
it's probably
especially.
smart.
Oh, me. Yeah, that
You
was that.
especially
That's
right
right.
now.
That was particularly for me. Okay.
Yeah. You've had some things happen. Okay. So what's this guy's name?
The doc.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh.
If you remember, I was.
my
I
sweet
was
corporate
asleep when he
overlords.
was-
Someone needs to take better notes.
No, Amaging was asleep when this all happened.
I'm gonna walk around and start asking
You
people if
actually
they've
weren't.
had bites.
You literally weren't. You literally.
Everyone
were
just
up in the
looks at you
apartment building
worriedly,
with us.
flounder, and they're like, "Bites? No bites. No, no bites here."
Yeah, it'll probably freak them out, but I'm gonna do something because they're just all standing around talking about it.
Yeah, I'm also gonna join Flounder and just start walking around and being like, "Hey, can you show me your ankles and wrists and shoulders real quick?" And no particular reason.
I'm gonna.
I mean, some of them don't have a choice. They've got like blankets wrapped around them, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the doc.
Sure. Phone picks up.
Hey,
Please,
doc.
please state the nature of your emergency.
I'm one of Loki's associates. We listen. We have a possible ghoul in the area. We just want to make sure that the community is safe. No bites, scratches. Anything like that. How much credit is this gonna take for you to come down here? Take a look at everybody.
To do what?
Well, just come down and take a look at them.
We
can deal with
to do what? I don't know what you're asking.
We need you to come examine the community down here. Make sure they don't have any ghoul bites.
Do you know what a ghoul bite looks like?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't know. You ever been bitten by one?
Nope.
Then no.
Yeah. That's what we're calling you, Doc.
Oh, I see. Because I'm the expert.
That's what Loki informed me of. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know where you've been the last few years, Chummer, but there's no cure for that.
We know. We'll take care of it. We just need you to come down and examine them.
Okay, let me rephrase so that you'll understand. I run a mobile clinic. I don't have a centrifuge to be able to test everyone's blood. Somebody's got a scratch or a bite and they live out on the streets. Man, I wonder what that could be. Literally anything.
Okay.
The only way you're going to find out if anybody's infected with that particular problem is blood samples. And I don't have the capacity to run that many blood samples. I can't even run blood samples at all. I don't have a centrifuge. I thought you guys wanted to set up a clinic and you were going to get stuff, and that's what you're calling about. But I can see that you're just wasting my time. Please don't call back again unless you're ready to talk business. Click.
Well, that went over well.
Fantastic. So he's on his way, right?
Yeah, he. The only way he can know if they've contacted the ghoul virus is if he has a centrifuge. He doesn't have one.
That's not what I asked you to.
Yes.
ask.
He didn't want to come down for fights.
That is the last time I allow you to call anyone ever.
This is
Hey.
your thing.
Loki, if it makes it easier, I can just eliminate everyone with a bite.
No, that doesn't make it easier, Flounder. No, in fact, that makes it worse.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Do we know Amaging's like ability to detect like diseases and stuff? We don't know that. Okay.
I mean,
He could have sensed literally everybody. It would take him hours.
Mm.
Yeah, you would be able to tell if they're dual natured or not. So
Well, he can tell. He has to roll. He has to do really well on his sensing, but he could technically detect whether they're suffering from a disease.
Just
why
not one
don't we
disease.
do this? Why don't you stay
It just
here and
will
do that
Take him literally hours.
while we go and do the thing with the laptop? Perhaps you can make yourself useful at something you're somewhat capable of doing. Since negotiation obviously isn't your thing.
This is entirely never been my thing. Logan.
You know, we could just like take it easy. I feel like we're being a little hard on good old Amaging here. You know, pal, I know you're trying your dangest, but if I don't got any magic, but if I can help out at all, you know, sort this one
Just
step at a time.
Stay here.
We're
with
not
him and-
killing people, Flounder. I don't know how many ways we gotta say it.
Well, if I could just stay here with him and help him. Like if something turns out bad, then problem
Then
goes
what?
away.
Then what, Flounder?
Problem goes away.
Okay, you know what? I am going to go and find out what is on this drive. I don't know what the rest of you guys are going to do. Do whatever you want. But I'm going to go be useful. So feel free to.
I'll go with Loki to go check out the laptop. On the way out, I'm gonna walk by Amaging and just be like, "Hey, buddy, you're doing your best. I appreciate you." Loki's a lot sometimes. I know. It's all right. Listen, don't let him get to you. It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
well aware, Chummer. I'm well aware.
And then,
Amaging, you need a sandwich?
and then I reach in and I pull out one of the dollar tacos and I just hand it to him. And I go, "Hey, it's all right. Keep your strength up."
Thank you, Kaze. It's good to have you back.
Can't forget that, Zero. Can't
and then-
forget you have tacos.
And then I'll go with if it's just gonna be me and Loki to go do the thing with the laptop, we can just take my bike to get there.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You get to the beetle joint, no problem.
Okay. Knock on the door.
Door swings open.
Hello.
It's eerily quiet inside.
This isn't normal. I'm going to pull out my big old revolver.
Yeah, that's not very reassuring. This is the beetle joint that we set up, right? The new one
Yup.
that we reestablished. Okay. Yeah, I'll have my hand on my katana hilt just in case.
Okay.
And I'll take point. Loki can follow behind me.
It's dark. There are no lights on.
Lone Star, come out with your hands up.
Nothing happens.
Okay. It's like,
You do see that there are a couple beetle users that are like passed out on the floor. Just
I do have low light eyes. Do I see anything around that looks weird or out of place?
I mean, in a beetle joint, not particularly.
Okay. Then we'll head towards the office. of
Okay.
the dude that runs it. What's the name of the guy that runs the beetle joint?
We don't have a name for him. I keep calling
We
him
don't have a name for him.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't told you because he doesn't like you guys.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Well, we'll head towards anonymous beetle dealer's office.
Okay. Find the office door.
Knock, knock. Kick it in. Lone Star.
You kick it in.
Yeah.
I like how Loki keeps taking point on these breaching entrances right now. I'm not gonna stop him, but I find it amusing.
I need both of you to roll willpower
Oh.
as soon as you kick open the door.
Okay.
Target number 4. All right, you guys are fine. You kick open the door. As you do, the lights kick on in the room, and Beetlejuice, as you have been calling him, is in the Simpsons chair rig, and he has a cloth over his face. It's very red on the floor.
Hmm.
This
Is that
doesn't-
blood?
This doesn't seem reassuring. Loki, stay back a bit. I'm gonna check the body.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go up and slowly just kind of reach out and put my hand on the shoulder and see if I get any response from him.
No movement.
All right,
I mean, he's in a SINless rig, so like he wouldn't know if you're there or not.
I'll reach up and pull the cloth off of his face.
Okay. It looks like the SimSense has been permanently affixed to his face. Like it's drilled into his face.
That's fairly horrible.
That seems not good. I haven't used one of these before, but I'm pretty sure that that's not what it's supposed to look like when you're on one.
Definitely not.
Can I
All the equipment is on.
can I check his pulse to see if he's alive?
It is definitely no pulse.
No pulse. Okay. Well, it seems like somebody got to the Beetlemeister before we got back here.
Can I pull up what he's what SimSense he's like stuck in on like a monitor or something?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Sure. The SimSense replays, and the entire recording that it is of him being thrown into a chair, beaten, and then having the SimSense rig screwed onto his face with a power drill.
Can we see who's doing it?
You can see who's beating him up. It just looks like some regular guy. He's just some dude.
Do we
Never seen
notice-
him before.
Do we notice any markings on him or anything? Any gang affiliation markings?
No, he doesn't have any gang markings. He's just beating this guy, and he's yelling at him.
What's he saying?
He's telling him to stay out of his turf, mind his own business, and get out of the way.
Hmm.
You're just supposed to be a middleman, and you tried to step up, and this is what happens.
Hmm.
Hmm. And before he was working with the P's, right? That was who he was originally being the middleman for
Mhm.
at the old location.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the
Can I-
Yakuza. Then you guys met with the Yakuza and stopped the
Right.
shipments.
Right.
And then apparently this happened.
Okay. Can I do a sweep of the office and see if there's anything that seems different from the last time we were here? Anything out of place or anything missing specifically?
Sure. It's weird to leave SimSense equipment around because that's pretty pricey.
Mm-hmm. So this was definitely like a hit to send a message, and not obviously like a robbery or anything if they left all the rigs and everything here.
Everything's still left here, yeah.
Okay. Do you need me to do like a check of any kind?
You can roll. You can roll your intelligence to do like an investigation around the room.
Okay.
Just open test, so highest number.
Okay.
Can I also assist with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Highest number is 15.
Oh wow, way better than mine.
Whew. Nothing seems or looks out of place.
Mhm.
There would be an extra. There are some extra chips lying around, though.
Okay. I'll grab the extra chips that we see laying around. Can we? I'm gonna ask Loki because I'm unfamiliar with the tech for this. Is there any way that we can save that recording that he's currently viewing?
Oh,
we
sure,
can
sure.
have that
I'll just pull
information
the
on him?
chip out of his slot.
Yeah, well, out of the recorder.
Okay. Does he? If I go to look at his like office computer that he had, does he have any type of database in there, like a personnel database or people like contact database that he knew?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
So
Does he
nothing.
have any hidden cameras set up in here?
Ooh. Yes, there is one.
Can we pull the records for that up?
Yeah, you can pull the records for that.
Okay.
It looks like somebody just kind of made their way in, looking like, I guess, a beetle user, and then got the drop on him, smacked him over the head, then set him up in the rig, waited till he was awake, and then went to work on him.
Can we see this guy's face? Do we have any more information about this
Oh,
guy?
yeah. I mean, you can see the guy's face on the SINless recording.
Okay, so we know what he looks like for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's no other information.
No, nothing else. Just this guy shows up, takes care of business.
Okay.
Okay. Can I use the viewer to check the other chips that I had picked up and see what's on them?
Yeah. Two of them are blank, and then the third one you put in burns out the system.
I'm good. I look at Loki. I'm gonna assume that that's not what's supposed to happen.
It seems like you got a real hot chip there, chummy.
If we can get this chip over to the Decker, do you think that he might be able to find out what's on it for us?
Perhaps. I'm wondering if he would be interested in any of this equipment, since it seems like it doesn't really have much of a use anymore. At least not here.
It's true. What if we offered for him to take over?
I'm not sure that that's something he'd want to do. I mean, we can provide the offer for him. I don't know that that's something that he'd be interested in, but he maybe have a buyer or have a use for all this gear for sure. I mean, if anybody's going to, it's going to be somebody like him.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking if we want to keep this place operational as a revenue source,
I'm less
we
worried
might need to
about
find
that
somebody
than
to-
yeah. I'm less worried about that. In fact, this whole situation seems like it's sort of solved a problem for us to begin with. So, I'm as sad as it is to see our friend go. I'm kind of okay with it.
Well, dear, what's his name?
Yeah.
He will be missed.
Let's check and see what's on this thing. I'm gonna flip open our new laptop and slot the USB stick.
Sure.
Start digging
It's
through that.
collection of files that detail the three separate gangs. The Red Hot Nukes, the Neon Knights, and the Silent Peas.
Okay.
It has their usual like habits of how they operate. Suggested notes on how to utilize them at different locations, and then this blueprint plan of having all three of them vie for this one particular territory. And it looks like there have been large sums of new yen that have been given to each one of these gangs to operate in this particular area.
And that particular area is just the general area that we're in right now.
Yeah, that area in the
This area
Barrens.
of the Barrens.
It's
Okay.
specifically marked off on the map into
Okay.
a large grid.
Can we see where the money
It
was
has
coming from?
it even has a few overhead satellite shots too.
Okay, so does it have a section where the peas are supposed to be running out of?
No, it doesn't list where the gangs operate out of. It's just that they've been paid to move into and make this area unattractive for people to live.
Oh, more unattractive than it already is?
Yeah. Well, to run out squatters and everything.
Oh.
That's what they wanted. That's what's detailed in the notes.
Okay,
can we see where the money was coming from?
It isn't listed. It's just payments made out through A. Johnson. It just literally says A. Johnson. A. Johnson.
All right.
Given and it has some kind of like ID tag attached to it.
All right. Given what we know about, because we know where the Red Hot Nukes were operating out of, we know where the Neon Knights are operating out of. Can I extrapolate a potential area that the P's could be operating out of? Like, if there's two of these guys in this corner, could they maybe be up in this corner up here? You know, get an idea, like based on where the other gangs are. You know,
you might be able to run that with the rest of the group and try and figure out mostly where they've been operating out of. You do have the names of all the lieutenants that were involved for this, so it's not the head of the gangs that have been tapped to do this. Apparently, these 3 lieutenants were tasked to do this.
Okay.
With the explanation in the notes saying most pliable.
Most pliable. What does that?
What are the
mean?
names of the lieutenants?
So for the Red Hot Nukes, the name is Ruger. Or no, the lieutenant's name is Crimson Crush, and then the Silent P's lieutenant name is Devil Rat. And the Neon Knights apparently are being headed up by Sir Galahad.
Okay, Galahad, we already had down. I'm gonna ask Loki again. Has there been any? Have we seen any new activity from the nukes since what went down in the junkyard?
The nukes, no. No, the nukes, I believe, have been neutralized.
Okay. So, yeah, I think if we have this, then let's take the map information and get back with the team. And I think trying to figure out trying to see if we can narrow down where the P's might be operating out of. And then at the very least, we could have Flounder go and try to investigate said area and see if he can find anything.
Indeed.
Because he's going to be able to cover that a lot faster than the rest of us.
Indeed. All right. Let's make haste. Onward to your metal steed.
Before we leave, I'm going to take the rag back and put it back over the beetle guy's face.
Sure.
So, I don't want to be disrespectful.
I'm going to, is there like, before we leave, can I search and see if there's like, does he have like a key around his neck or anything? Or
yes. Remember, he did keep that old school key around his neck.
Does he still have one of those?
Yeah, he still has it.
There's a safe in here?
Yes, there is.
All right. It's in the safe.
You pop it open. Looks like there's old memorabilia in here.
Okay.
He definitely looked to be a connoisseur of some of the sim starlets, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
And there's also looks to be 2 or 3 uncertified cred sticks in here.
Okay, I'll take the cred sticks. How much are on those?
There's 1,000 a piece on them.
So 3,000?
Yeah.
Right, Loki's in the money again. All right.
Nope, there was nothing in there.
Certainly was nothing in there that anybody needs to worry about. Just some old smut.
Yeah, he's got a fundus cult. It's fine. I'm not going to challenge him for the cred sticks.
I mean, look, to be fair, like all the money that I've been finding has been going towards like setting this shop up. Okay. Like I haven't spent anything on myself, like honestly, like, and it makes Loki very sad.
All right, we'll go back to the encampment and meet up with the rest of the group.
I'm gonna lock the office door real quick to secure all that recording stuff because maybe we can sell that later.
Okay. You can make it back to the encampment. There's nobody that stops you or anything.
Well, gentlemen, any news on the thing you were working on?
Did we find anybody with bites?
I think what Loki meant to say
Yeah.
is how is the progress going in the investigation?
Wow. Wow.
Pull up my SMG and shoot.
Yeah, there are plenty of people that have bites.
Anybody diseased though?
Maybe a few. You can't tell. I mean,
If I
they have
sense them,
rabid coughs or something like that.
Anybody dual natured?
No one has expressed dual natured yet.
All right, that's all we need to know.
Should we?
Once they
set
do,
up-
then they're full. Then they're full on ghoul.
should we set up a quarantine section at the very least to
Not yet.
be safe?
Not yet. I don't
Okay.
believe that's necessary.
From everybody that you sense Amaging, there's at least 3 or 4 that could potentially be carriers.
I say maybe.
I could set up a quarantine zone.
Yeah, let's set them up in like a shipping container, and we can call it the Super VIP section lounge.
Yeah,
And then
I
we can
can
put those guys in there.
I can take care of that.
So we're about to lock the homeless in a shipping container.
Yeah, just let
Yeah.
me take care of that.
I mean, it's that or have ghouls run rampant through the encampment if they turn.
If that happens, that's not gonna.
That seems like a way bigger problem than a couple of people that may be dissatisfied.
like if,
Yeah,
if I
so I'll find a place. Let me take care of that.
can I interview these guys and like ask them if they were like how they got the bites, if they know how they got the bites.
One of them doesn't know what bites you're talking about. The other one is schizophrenic and tells you that it's all the voices.
Yeah, probably quarantining them.
Oh, that guy's probably on the up and up.
Yeah. Probably a good idea to get these guys away from the greater population before we have an outbreak.
Yeah, I'll go take care of that.
Don't kill them yet.
And don't
might
kill
be,
them.
They might be all right, Flounder.
Yeah.
There's no reason to geek them unless we have to.
I didn't say that.
You
You guys making a lot of assumptions over here.
You didn't have to.
I'm going to go with Flounder while he does this.
Let's just say that it's implied, and we're just making our stance clear on the situation.
It's
So,
okay,
Flounder, what-
Amaging. You don't have
what
to
would-
go with me.
What would you like to do with these fine 4 gentlemen?
Well, let's go find an older abandoned area that's ideal for these, that has only one exit preferably.
I mean, that would literally have to be a shipping container that you find, because
Yeah.
most of the buildings you're going to find have multiple entrances and exits.
I'm perfectly
or-
fine with the shipping container.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go find one.
Okay.
As he gets the gets into the shipping container, I'm going to be on the outside with spray paint can writing Super VIP Lounge on the side of the shipping container.
It's like 3 blocks away.
That's fine.
Okay. You're just going to lead them in and then lock the door on them, or what?
I'm not going to lock it. I'm going to tell them this is exactly the most wonderful place, and I'm going to give them a taco and be like, this is where you guys should stay because it's awesome for you, and this is your place to protect, and no one will bother you here, and everything's perfectly fine. And then I will memorize their faces.
Okay.
And know exactly who they are, and
Yeah.
have a little conversation with them, so we kind of have a little bit of a
rapport.
talk. Except for the schizophrenic guy isn't really going to remember exactly what's going on.
All right.
And then I will leave them there to have their fun, and we'll will leave.
Fun in the sun in the Barrens. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. You guys, if you guys don't want to stay here and hang out with them, I could, come back and check on them later.
No, I think one of us will handle it, Flounder.
It's okay. I don't mind hanging out with people. I like different perspectives on life. And that guy in there's got several.
Yeah, he does.
let's call this group Flounder's Few, and we'll put him in charge of them. They will be a subdivision of the Loki army contingent.
The Loki army contingent.
We
Okay.
probably shouldn't name them.
Don't get attached. Don't get attached.
But behind closed doors, they call him Flounder's fodder.
Oh.
Or he just needs to get some steam off. He goes murders a homeless guy.
All right, let's go look at this map, you guys.
You'll never know that.
So I'm gonna take Kaze up to the second floor, bring everybody else up in there.
Okay.
So this is the floor that I have designated for all of our stuff. So much room for activities. It doesn't look the greatest right now, but some improvements can be made, and I think I can make this a real home. What do you think, chum?
What was the doctor saying about wanting to set up a clinic?
Oh yeah. I have the top floor set up for him. That's why we need the those uniforms, those hospital uniforms I asked you for.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to go steal a bunch of stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
You do have those ready.
Okay, well I have them here.
Okay, great, fantastic. So we'll have to plan that maybe for another episode. Loki metagaming here.
I mean, if you wanted, you could always go check out the clinic
that
you have in mind.
Kaze's gonna turn and look wherever Loki was looking off, he's looking at the camera. He's like, oh, okay. So anyway, this map.
So chums, I'll pull out a paper map and I'll mark everything down. Here's what we have. And what we need to do is we need to try to extrapolate from the locations that we know about the Neon Knights and the Red Hot Nukes, where we think the P's might be working out of. This is the area that they're supposed to clean up. So some
5-block area.
Yeah, some corpo nonsense is trying to get hold of this area, and I don't know why or what they want with it. But I do know that this is the area they're vying for control over. So given that the nukes were here, and we know the Neon Knights are over here, where would be the most logical place that the P's would be setting up shop and working out of? What do you guys think? Do we need logic tests or something? Just intelligence?
Yeah, this would be intelligence.
What's the target?
I mean, if any of you have safe house knowledge skill or
Gang turf?
No, if you had area knowledge Redmond Barrens, I'd give you that.
I have area knowledge Redmond Barrens. I have criminal organizations.
You can
and I have local
area,
neighborhood.
You can roll your area knowledge Redmond Barrens.
What's the target?
Target number is 6.
I got
3.
1. I got 1.
3, this many.
Whew.
Who knows?
That's a big nope for me.
And we can roll intelligence for this?
Yeah, this is intelligence based.
I got 2 6s.
All right. Well, there you go. So you guys going back and forth and talking amongst yourselves, you can narrow it down that they're somewhere in this northern grid.
Okay. Floundered 0. You guys are our best scouts. You want to go see if we can figure some things out here?
Yeah, I'll go take care of it. I need to go pick up my mask first, and then I'll be on the way.
I have skill for gang identification. Should I do a ground sweep on the
You can
bike
if you want,
see
but
if I can find
previous attempts at trying to identify the silent P's have turned up nothing, as they don't regularly tag their territory.
Right. My thought on it was more that since we have a generalized area, I might be able to do like a
Yeah,
more in-depth
you could always
type of
try.
search for it. Okay, I'll do a ground sweep on the bike then and see.
I'm also going to remind everybody that there's a plate number, a license plate number of a vehicle that is known to be associated with them, and remind them of the plate number so that they see that make model of vehicle.
What is that plate number again?
I don't know, like whatever the plate number was.
Okay.
Whatever I remember with my like perfect memory.
Yeah, fair. Okay, that's fine.
Did you guys explain to us what you guys found?
No, we didn't.
Okay. So, hey, how's Beetlejuice doing?
He's been better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's been alive.
What?
It seems like somebody had some issues with him potentially working with us and no longer working on the yaks. He's dead. He's dead.
I flash back. I have a 1,000-yard stare think back of our last conversation where I punched him in the face.
Hey, Zero, you want to come with me and we'll get a bread bowl after we get done scouting?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Before we go out to scout, I'm gonna give one of the earpieces to Flounder, and I'll give another one to Loki, so we can all be a relative contact.
Wait, are you taking me with you?
Oh no, I guess I'll give the other one to Zero.
Just
then.
hold it
us.
around him while he's on the bike, you know.
I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, just like, okay, I'll hang out here.
Serenade him or something.
In case something happened at the encampment.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, in case they need to get back really fast.
If Flounder's few end up having a turn for the worse, maybe you need to let us know so we can get back.
Yeah, if they have that, then just lock them in.
Okay. So as everybody is getting,
when we go out to investigate, also I want to specifically be trying to see if I can find the car that Loki reminded us about. That'll kind of be the main thing that I'm going to search for.
Okay. As everybody is getting ready to go, Zero, your phone goes off.
Zero, do you want me to answer that for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. No
Wonderful.
phone for me.
I'll take the phone, flip it open. I'm not going to say anything though.
Zero here. I say.
Please put Zero on the phone.
Who is this?
No one you need to concern yourself with.
Can I tell who it is?
You never heard this voice before.
I'm not so sure about that, chum. Zero's concerns are my concerns. What can I help you with?
I think it would be vital if you were to hand the phone to your associate.
Zero, they want to talk to you. They won't talk to me. What do you want to do here?
Yeah. Put him on speaker.
Put him on speaker.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
This line doesn't sound very secure.
Is this midnight?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Can I help you? You're calling without really identifying yourself. I don't really feel much pressure to just talk to you. Mano.
Agent 72, we need to speak.
Oh my God. Oh, hey, Zero, that's me. Hey, Kaze, by the way, here's an envelope. A lot of stuff happened. Apparently, I don't recognize this voice.
You've never heard it before.
Oh, no. All right, I all logic on the window. I need to take this phone. I grab the phone.
Uh-huh.
Can I have the phone back, Loki? I'm reaching for it.
I put it on the table or something here.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. I'm just gonna like, hey, if I do anything weird, you're gonna know immediately. So just Just make sure Flounder doesn't touch me first, because I'm pretty sure I'll die instantly.
Sure, no problem. I'll start putting
okay.
gel rounds in my revolver.
Wow,
I got you covered, chum.
you are really cold sometimes. Okay, whatever. And I put it back on just normal speech or whatever.
Hello, 72.
72?
Yes.
Am I supposed to know that?
You might not remember.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of things the past couple days, so go figure.
It's not unusual for participants to have memory losses.
Participants?
Yes, participants. 72, I've reached out to you because there's an issue that we need cleared up, and your particular skill set suits exactly what we'll need.
Uh-huh. And you're still not going to tell me who you are.
Oh, I don't think that you need to know who I am. I think that you just need to trust me and know that the lives of your comrades completely rest on your shoulders.
Yeah, right. Comrades, we're talking about the gang I got here, or the ones that I thought were dead, but are pretty alive, maybe.
Why don't we just play it safe and call it both?
Ooh, persuasive. Well,
72, you will be compensated for this operation as well.
Uh-huh.
Your normal operating fee.
Which is...
Well, I wouldn't like to enact the voice to have to go over this.
Oh, so this is you. You guys, you drek heads. Okay.
We'll be sending a dossier. Are you at the usual location, or should we send it to your residence?
Usual location? You might want to specify a bit.
Your current location.
I'm like looking at the corners of the room like there's like a bug or something.
There's nothing there.
Loki, no one knows about this place, right?
No one except you guys. What have you done?
I didn't do. You know, safe to say I don't know what I've done, but oh, drek. Okay.
Would you like the information sent via courier?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
And you can.
Just okay.
Would you prefer to meet at this location, and he'll rattle off the last taco temple that you were at?
You leave Taco Temple out of this. You son of a.
That might be a more neutral ground. Yes.
I look at Amaging. I don't really know how neutral Taco Temple is sometimes. I say it's a bit of a coin flip. Last time I was surprised. Last time I went there, I didn't get sun. Anyway, I need to know something before I go ahead and accept any of this mumbo jumbo. When I blacked out last time, was that you guys?
Oh, I think you know the answer to that already, 72.
I have no idea why I should trust you, pal. But if you know something about what's going on here and you can help us out, then I think that we are behooven to helping you out.
I would prefer to keep your band of miscreants out of this particular operation, but I'll leave it up to you. You've done good work for us in the past. Table 5, Taco Temple. Your information will be there.
I just hang up.
Okay.
Whoo! Okay, gang. Bit of an update. So, good news. I figured out why I blacked out last time. Bad news? They want me to work again. Apparently, what I was doing was a job, and apparently I'm supposed to be compensated for it, but I don't even... I don't know. I'm assuming that it's on the up and up, kind of, as much as I can when I'm just like... Apparently, I'm an agent 72. I'm a participant in something that I don't remember.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh.
you have to meet with them, is what you said?
Yeah, they said Taco Temple, table 5.
Okay, let's pick up some tacos on our way.
Are you asking who all knows about this location?
Oh.
What did you mean by that?
So the fella on the line said the usual spot or something vis-a-vis wherever we are now. Did I mention that in the letter I got, they said they hear everything? Oh, my gods. They are hearing everything.
Are you broadcasting right now?
Is there a way I could tell?
Is that what's happening? Do you
there would
need
be a
an
way you can
actual
tell.
tinfoil hat?
You got a bug sweeper, you'd be able to tell right away. You'd be able to tell that you're broadcasting a signal.
Oh my. Let me check my gear. Oh, I have a level 8 bug scanner.
Go ahead.
That I would like to use.
Sure. Room comes up clean. You're not broadcasting anything.
Okay.
What about him? Is he broadcasting anything?
No, he can wave it over himself. He's not broadcasting.
What about his phone?
Also not broadcasting.
So everything in this area, this immediate area.
Yeah, you can wave the wand everywhere you go. This room is clean.
Where did you?
Everything's clean.
Where did you get all your chrome from?
I'm assuming it's when I was. From what I remember, it was when I was in the military.
Like the military gave you it?
Well, I had a bit of a job, bit of a career before I joined. Kind of got trained in a military academy in Russia. Well, more like Belarus, but so I have gotten some implants over the years, and then worked really well for me in the military when I was part of a group of individuals, covert ops kind of stuff.
Yes, a group of individuals, of course. Everybody knows the group of individuals.
Yeah, you wouldn't. There's a reason you wouldn't know about him.
Listen, I'm very concerned about the fact that whoever just called you seems to know exactly where you are whenever you're where you are. That seems a bit problematic.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're not broadcasting anything troubles me twice. That means you have to be physically followed.
It doesn't.
Magic.
Yeah, why don't you, Amaging, do the thing?
Do your thing.
I will sense him, and I will take my time doing this.
There we go.
What's my target?
It's not. Remember, you roll, and it's usually target number
that's right,
4. Yeah. If you want to like deep dive him here on his aura, target number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, because he did this before and nothing came up, right?
Right.
2 successes.
Question is, when did he do it before?
I did it like right after all this crap happened.
Like
him,
when I got back to the camp.
All right, 2 successes.
Okay. He's. Let's see. You get all the normal information. What is your general emotional state or impression?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I am. What is the emotional equivalent of? I think I'm a bomb.
Paranoid.
Oh yeah, that. By like a billion.
He's healthy. He's mundane.
At least I'm healthy.
You have seen his aura before.
Okay, don't go over the standard stuff. I already know the standard stuff.
However,
you didn't notice
it. You didn't notice it before because it was very well masked on him. There is an astral signature. It's like a really, really thin thread that comes off of him.
Can I locate that and take it off of him?
Do you want to follow the thread?
Yeah, let's follow the thread.
All right, you have to astrally project to follow the thread.
Alrighty. I'm gonna look over at Flounder, catch me, and then just poof.
Okay.
I
Follow
don't catch him.
I'll catch
He
him.
hits the ground if you don't
No,
catch
I'll slide it down and do like a sick little
All
like
right.
soccer slide and catch him.
it.
Stroke his hair. Amazing. You're amazing.
Oh, that's what he meant.
I'm watching your astral signature like pet my body. He
You
really is Uncle
follow
Loki.
you follow the thread.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you out of Seattle. You cross North America. You cross the Atlantic Ocean. You end up somewhere in Europe. You trace the thread all the way to a door to some underground place. The door is extremely heavily warded,
Not messing with that.
but the thread comes from the door.
What on him is so yeah, he's being tracked, so yeah. They have his okay.
Done got your DNA.
Yup, that's not a good thing. Alright. On back and relay this information to everybody.
Sure.
Can you ward him?
No, you can't ward a person.
Can you ward
You can
his
try
chrome?
You can try and sever. Well, it's not his chrome that they're tracking. It's physically him. You'd have to try and sever the thread.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
So Zero, we need to change your DNA.
Which is possible. It's just, I don't know how you feel about gene therapy.
Ooh, this is a lot right now.
Well, it's not my fault you did the thing you did.
I don't know what I did, first of all. But do what you gotta do. Whoa.
Whoever is doing this tracking, it's way beyond my magic ability with the words they have. I can try to sever the link, but if they have hair, blood, which they probably do, they can just do it again.
Wow.
You'd have to get your sample.
Oh man, we do not have time for that. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's in Europe too.
Yeah.
Wow.
This got so much more complicated all of a sudden. Whoa. Yee. I mean, by any chance, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm not feeling super comfortable being in a group setting with all this stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
So part of me feels like I need to get an express trip out of the country.
To go where?
They'll be able to find you no matter where you go.
No, that's...
I'll protect you. Don't worry. Let's just go.
Will warding. If I warded an area, that's gonna affect the tracking spell, though, right?
Yeah, as long as he stays in it.
Okay. Yeah. So
It gets more difficult.
Can you ward a piece of clothing?
No.
it has to be.
It has to be a physical barrier. It has to be a physical structure.
Can we ward a cardboard box for you to wear?
Technically, but it wouldn't last very long.
I have to do glyphs and runes. There's a whole thing to it. It's not something you could do in a miniature version of.
That's also
barrier spells does take some time.
That's also why I'm saying that, because we got a timeline as we've kind of established, and if I gotta do whatever this mission pertains to, and maybe
Look, they said you'd be compensated for it.
They said I'd be compensated for it, whatever that means.
Well, listen. Here's old Loki's take on the whole thing. It sounds like they seem to have you by the short and curlies, and I don't think there's any getting out of it at the moment. I think your best bet for survival is to just cooperate for the time being until we can figure more of what's going on and, I don't know, some way to deal with the situation. Right now, today, we have a couple of things right in front of us. And I think that those are the things that we should deal with right now. Because those are problems we can actually affect and handle. This other problem is not something we really have anything we can do with at the moment. So for the time being, I think our best bet is to deal with the situation that we have here in the Barrens and whatever it is you have going on at Taco Temple, and just do that.
Yeah. I mean, I know I need some answers, and this is gonna the guy on the phone made it sound like your lives were at stake. I kind of skipped on that one, but I should probably like go do that like now or something. How we feel?
Well, maybe you should go get that envelope and at least find out what they want you to do at a minimum.
Yeah. Besides, hey, good news, I can get a fresh bundle of tacos.
Yeah, let's go get some tacos. I'll take care of you. We won't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Every time we play this game, you guys make me want tacos, dude. Every single time we play this game, I want tacos.
Brought to you by Taco Temple.
Yes, I will take care of him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Bring the container with you.
Into the container with you.
There's just a bunch of feral ghouls in there. Oh no! What a way to go!
All right, so you go to Taco Temple. Go to table 5. There's an envelope that's been taped underneath the table.
Huh?
Okay. You open it up. There's blueprints, an itinerary, some photos, and a chip.
Would I recognize what I would do with this? The chip.
Chips you usually slot into something to have them read.
Yeah, that is the case, ain't it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are the photos like? What are the photos?
They're of a person.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Looks to be somebody in a suit.
Do I recognize them?
No, you've never seen them before.
Okay, great. So it's not a politician I recognize, if that's at the very least. Okay. So all right, Flounder. So it seems to me like I'm gonna be doing some covert ops kind of stuff again. I don't even know the details. We'll see. Either way, I gotta stick this thing in my head. Get ready for whatever is gonna come up.
No, you don't. No. We take that back.
Okay.
And we find someone else to slot it in, or we slot it into a laptop, or we slot it into, I don't know, a dead guy who's projecting onto screens.
Where would we find that?
Well, yeah. So you certainly don't have to do it.
That's fair.
But I'm thinking, if we can put up with the smell of a rotting corpse behind us, we can probably deal with looking at the whatever it happens to be. So let's just get on the radio, and we'll call over, and we'll say that we have a chip that needs checked out. We'll give it to Loki. We'll let him go check out whatever that is, and then we'll go and we'll scout out the silent P's while he does that.
Is there like any written stuff on any of the documents that I got?
Yeah, there is. I'll throw this little gem in for you. On probably on the blueprints in notation. It just has in quotes somewhere at the bottom. It says Vox Vitalis.
Oh, I see. Gem indeed. Okay.
You're welcome.
Yep. So
you did this.
This is a nightmare.
This is by your own hand. I want you to know that.
Yep. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get Loki on the horn.
Loki here.
I wait like 5 beats to see if it's a voicemail. Hello?
You called me. What do you need?
Okay. All right. So, and then I just kind of relay kind of what's happened and how Flounder said we need to get this thing checked out, and we can do this while we're checking out Silent Peas. And that's the gist of it.
Okay, well, bring it here, and I'll take it over to the place with the stuff and the things.
Do you want us to just meet you there? Or...
Sure, that's fine, I guess.
I need to pay my respects. I guess we go meet him at the Beetle
At the Beetle
place.
joint?
Yeah.
All right. Who all is meeting there at the Beetle joint?
Kaze's already out, so it's Flounder, myself, Zero.
Okay.
Don't include Amaging. He doesn't want to go.
You can speak for
Amaging
yourself.
is there. Amaging is there watching over the troops.
You're perfectly capable of speaking for yourself, so I don't want to assume.
I'm coming out.
Yeah. And I give him a deluxe taco I ordered, and I'm like, this is for all your hard work. I appreciate you. You don't get enough credit.
You didn't get this from like any weird sources, did you?
It's Taco Temple. It's always weird. But it's good.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you're back at the Beetle joint. What's the plan?
Well, I think we're going to go slot this chip while these guys go out.
Hello again, Agent. While 72 completes his mission, you have been tasked with a corresponding objective. Your task is to simply complete the following. Like this Tridio, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Consider joining our organization officially, just as Agent Sephiroth, Susie Q, Coop, and Crimson Gecko have already done. Finally, check our latest treats here and here. Good luck, Agent. Alea Ayakta Est.